Good morning everyone and welcome back to Oakbridge Farm, where it is March. This means we can finally start sowing some seeds today. Bit of a covering of snow. We've installed a couple of mods since we were last here, so we've now got auto drive. We've also got course play, which is going to help us massively with just doing some of the remedial jobs around the farm. So I spent the other day a few hours setting up the tracks around this farm, because I did download one of the standard route packs which you can get, which would be really handy, but I've made this farm custom, so I had to delete everything from around here and start again, which is fine, which is good. We've got that all set up now, so it means that any kind of lugging, any hauling of stuff backwards and forwards, picking things up from the shops, we can get that onto a worker and just have them pick it up. Lovely little dusting of snow. So we have got our seeds in here now, and our fertilizer in here. And one of the other mods that we put on was precision farming. We haven't got any of the information yet. We can buy it. So if we were to buy... How did we buy it? I'm sure I had it on there before. Precision farming, and then I think you click on it. There you go. Purchase the soil information, so that would be 600. Oh no, it'd be 1,050, which we could afford, but I don't think we really need it right now, and I think we just start off with just doing what we were doing before. We've got no information on pH, nitrogen, soil type, anything like that yet, but I thought that it's one of those things that we can just go through and we can try and figure out that kind of information as we go along. We might be able to hire a sample kit, a sampler, hire a quad bike and the sample machine. Is that the school bell? Yes, so today we are going to be sowing some seeds. So we got a lot of options of stuff that we can put in the ground today. Some of the fields we will want to be grass. Where's grass? Grass here. We can plant that. That would be a good one to get in straight away, really, because we will be doing some silage or baling, hay, something like that, because we do want to get some animals at some point. And other than that, another one that we've got, mod that we got, was this one, the time-saving stock check. So now we can see, look at that, we've got 10 grand's worth of timber, oak beams. Nice. Oyster mushrooms, 314. We might get rid of this. I know the price is going down at the moment. The price seems pretty good for that right now. I don't know whether it'd be worth selling some of them. Wood chips as well. 1,200, so that's pretty decent. Handy mod, that is. Another handy mod. My garage. Owned items. I'm terrible for forgetting what we've actually got. End up buying something twice. It's another thing for the next harvest of silage. That wasn't a great purchase, was it? I think there's some better stuff than that now. Other than that, I can't really remember what else we've got. We did get a load of mods. They were mainly from... there's a lot of them that were on Scroft's, was it top 40 mod list he did? Some really good mods on that. Auto drive, isn't it? Courseplay is an official mod, so it's on ModHub, but auto drive you have to install that from GitHub, which is fine. Let's go and have a quick look at the oyster mushrooms, because yeah, we've got like 900 and something litres of that, and that takes days to even just get one pallet, so I don't know whether it's worth keeping. Still got plenty of water, it's not really using anything. But the production is just way too slow. What a mess I made of this. That's the stuff that was planned. There's 4 different types. I have no idea what the difference of all those things are. So we've got animals, cows. I thought chickens would be quite a good one to have. And I don't think they've got to get another mod that was just like an open pasture. Fenced pasture. Maybe it is actually. Because did they have a fenced pasture? No. Fenceless pasture. We don't want that. We want something proper. Very expensive though. Could get a couple of like small pens at some point, maybe today, if we go and sell those oak beams. The chickens would be quite good. But I did get one of these open pastures, and I think if that mod is correct, I don't know what the auto water sheep pasture. So what's this one? Yeah, I think there is one where we can just... Must be these ones, and I think then you just draw on where you want it. I might have to test that before I use it. We don't want to waste any more money, do we? So number one job, I think, and we're going to have to see if this, if we've still got any issues with sound bugging. Seems okay. Okay, so far. Yeah, first job is going to be doing a bit of seeding. Let's go and grab the seed drill. Might start with this field down here. The seed drill's already full. We filled that up down at the... Oh, don't go too quickly into it. Oopsie daisy. So we have got wheat on there at the moment. We've got barley, oat, canola, long grain rice. We're doing long grain rice. We'll see radish, grass, peas, grapes. I just saw the peas, they look like grapes. Spinach, linseed. So let's have a little look at the prices. Okay, so this looks like it's sorted out all the prices now. There was a big drop in it before, which was from where I changed the difficulty to hard. So we've got oats, we've got 619. Now the issue is I'm sure that the yield rates from the different crops will make a difference. So this might be 600 per 1,000 litres, and this one's 300 per 1,000 litres, but you might get twice as much barley. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. And like, would chickens eat oats if we kept some of those back? Or do they eat wheat? Wheat is pretty poor, isn't it? I'm kind of tempted to go with oats this year. Let's go with oats, and we'll see if that's a good choice or not. Oats, there we go. What I'm going to do is we need to decide which fields are best for crops and which is best for the grass. I kind of think this one could just be good for crops, something that's not too steep. Let's just raise that again. Start off in this corner. We're going to turn it on. Do we need to unfold it? No. Turn it on. It says that it's on now. Oh, we've got variable seed rate. Oh, here we go. How do we change that? Oh, it's on auto at the moment. Is that what we want? Probably. I mean, this thing probably wouldn't have auto seed rate there, would it? Raise the seed rate. Seed rates. Okay. I've got this set up on my Stream Deck. So this is now... Do we leave it on 0 meters squared? Right, let's just lower the implement. That's the wrong one. Okay, that is doing something. And that is on auto seed rate. I think until we get the field information, we'll leave it on that amount. Do you know what? No, we won't. We're gonna turn that off, and we're gonna keep seed rates on a medium seed rate until we've got that information, and then we can use it. Because otherwise, we're just... How does this thing know what the seed rate should be? We don't want to make it too easy or do something that's not really too realistic. Lovely misty morning. The oats in the ground. We'll keep all the crops the same for this year. Don't want to make it too complicated, do we? That's annoying that I think until we sort those out, these are going to be different every flipping time. Cedar is still on, isn't it? Yeah. How are we doing for usage? That's not too bad. We are missing a little bit there. This is our first year of farming, don't forget, so we can allow ourselves a little bit of leeway. What would you normally start with if you're seeding? Would it be the headlands, or would you start up and down and then go around the headlands afterwards? It would make sense to me. It's not what I've done, but... So I guess then I will time-lapse through this, and I will be back when we are ready to do the next field. So I'll see you in a sec. Well, that's about it for this field. Can we get this last bit all in one? That's good enough, I think. Beautiful. I'm going to try and get around here without... No. So we can turn that off now. And I think the other thing we can now do with precision farming, I'm not sure how to do it. Precision farming. There is a way. Oh, tram lines. There we go. 15 meters is the lowest you can go. What is our spreader? Which we can now go to our garage and it'll tell us. Fertilizer spreader. 14 meters width. 14 meters. I guess we're just going to have to... So if that was 14 meters, you've got 7 meters either side. So how does that work then? That's cool, isn't it? So I've put 182 pounds worth of seeds in that ground. Tells you how much... That's really cool. I like this. This is something to get obsessed about. Vehicle maintenance as well and fuel. 12 quid's worth of fuel on sowing those seeds. So at the moment, we are minus on that field. Oh, I love it. That's brilliant. Right, tram lines. So it looks like 60 meters. So 15 is going to be about as good as we can get it by the looks of it. 2 meters, working direction automatic. Okay, let's bung those in. So I think then when we go to the map and we go to our crop types, maybe it doesn't show yet until it's started to grow. Maybe, I don't know. So growth phase, that is growing. I have no idea why those different textures have come up. We might need to just plough these fields again, and I think it might be something we turn on again now that we know that ready to harvest. Oh, it's grass, isn't it? Yeah, it's grass, that one. We've got to remember that we also own all of this. So we own all of that. We don't own that field. We do own that field down there. I've got to do something with that. What was I saying before? Before I just got distracted by what fields we own. I'm going to try with the high seed rate in this next field. See if that helps at all. And I think this is just lime rather than snow. We're going to go back with oats. So this is high seed rate. So let's see what this field costs us. Let's back to the time lapse.
I just need you to say you won't let go. I will keep my heart wide open. All I ask of you, baby, keep the fire.
always the way. One tiny little strip left. But I can't leave it, so I'm going to have to go around and do it. So I think on that one we have used... What have we used? It was on about 75%, wasn't it? So we've used about 25% of the tank. So that work out can't be the same as the last one because we've got it on a different setting, but not far off. So we'll see. I wonder if those stats give you any information on how big the field is. So we can get its cost per hectare or acre, whatever it measures it in. I might be asking a bit too much, but it's worth a look. And this seemed like a better way of doing. Ooh, not crashing it into the fence. Doing the headlands last. This seems like a better way of doing it. If there's anyone who's actually a farmer, I'd be interested to know actually how you do it. So it makes sense to me. I'm sure there are plenty of people out there going, "What on earth is he doing that first?" This field's looking proper neat. Nice job. Can we get all that in one width? I don't think so. No, that is a job. Blooming well done, I'd say. Beautiful. Turn it off. Now let's head over to those grass fields, and I think we're going to work on the grass, and then we're going to go and have a look at this mushroom farm with a view to getting rid of it, putting something else. I don't know about there. It's not a very good place. I kind of messed that up. It's really difficult with loading and unloading or getting trailers and stuff through there, so we might leave that area clear so we can just drive through. We're going to give Courseplay a go in here. So I think what we do is we drive into the field. So first of all we want to make sure we select grass, and then go back to Courseplay. So we've got field work. I think if we then click on that, field work, create job, and generate course. Is it going to work? Oh, it's down here. That's useful, isn't it, that that's in the way? It should tell you. Oh, is it in this one, is it? 3 meters. That sounds about right, doesn't it? Even row, direction of rows, skip rows. I think those are all okay. How do we set the amount of headland passes? Because that's only got... It's not got any headland passes. How do we do that? Oh, there we go. We've got 3 headland passes because we want to make sure they've got plenty of room to turn around. Start on the headlands. Start on the centre. Leave everything else as it is. Generate that. Nice. And do we just go start job? Easy as that. Hop out. Not used to the power. So you're going to turn around and come back? Hopefully. See you, mate. I think it's just because it's probably little... No, it won't tell us. So I think it's just where that goes. The headlands should pick up the rest of that, hopefully. Yeah, he's starting from all the way over there. Well, hopefully that works out okay. There's about 2 or 3 passes on there, isn't there? Right. Well, in that case, we're going to go in this. So let's have a quick look at what our... This is up to 12,000 now. Was it that before, or was it 10? Let's go and visit. Can we visit? Pallets at the sawmill. Nice tram lines in here. That's growing. We need to make sure that we accept some bale wrapping. Some good contracts in here. Fertilising for 400 and something, hardly worth doing. Rock removal and sowing. So we've got one that's at 13,000. That's that big field again. We don't really want to do that. And wood transport. I don't think any of those are going to be suitable. For now, let's just go and visit this. So it says we've got pallets. Well, we have got pallets. So we can get these. Nice, nice, nice. I set this to store rather than just automatically ship. Can we open this? No. What goes on in there will be a mystery. So we've still got 6,000 litres of wood left. So whilst that's doing its thing, let's go and have a look at these mushrooms and let's get rid of them. I don't think it's even worth waiting for another full box of mushrooms, is it? Really? See what I mean? It blocks off being able to kind of swing out of here properly and stuff gets stuck on there as well. Just all round rubbish. Okay, we got 300. No. No, 3,000. That's going to take blooming weeks. So let's... How do we do the building work? Every time I come into this and every time I end up getting it wrong. So 4 grand, there we go, 4.5 grand. Sell that. Here's me. Hello, Matt. Alright, man. Right, and in its place, what are we going to put? Got the option cows. Now, with animals, I want to we want a field pasture and we want a barn. Fenceless pastures. There you go. This is another mod that I've got on. You can now see that underneath those things, instead of just saying mod, it now says fenceless pastures, which is good because I wouldn't know whether that's the proper one, whether this is the proper one, and that's the proper one. Because these ones, they just give you a pen like that. Whereas this one won't. You can create that pasture, I think. Hope. You can kind of see those shrubby bits of grass. Down at the bottom of the screen now. That indicates where the edges are. So cows, no, because I want to make sure that if we do get cows, we can bring them in for the winter into a barn like you normally would. Horses, pigs. Pigs the same, isn't it? Could have like field styes. 25,000. We won't have enough for that even. I think our best bet is going to be chickens. How many chickens does this hold? It holds 20. That holds 20. That holds 30. And this one's a fenceless pasture. So you've got to have corn or what's the other one? Barley, maybe? Or maize. Buy some chicken food from the shop. Right, well, I just got notified that this is blocked by an object, which is this tree. So I guess we're going to have to cut this one down. It's a bit annoying that they didn't spot the tree. Let's just quickly fell this. Straight onto the track there. Oh dear. There you go, yeah. Straight over it, nice one. You get the staff these days, can you? Goodness sake. Just gonna stump removal. There we go. He's not going to come back through here, so we can come and pick this up afterwards. Yeah, I have found some more. I can never find it. Construction. So we got to animals. We got some more bees, which I thought might be quite a cool thing to do. Do we need 10 grand for one of these beehives? I don't know, having beehives down here might be a good shout. Don't think we want them over here on the farm. Can we get rid of these, do you think? These are they are in the way. We don't want to get rid of all the junk, because it doesn't just get rid of this junk, it gets rid of like everything, and I quite like having all the junk. It's quite, I don't know if it's realistic, but I like it. Bees could be one at some point, but chickens. So there was a mod that I got that had, it was part of a stone building. I'm not sure whether this doesn't really look much like a chicken coop, does it? You can see that it is. That's obviously meant to like back onto another barn or something, I guess, to close off that end. Looks like our best bet is going to be something like one of these coops. It does 20 chickens, which is fine. It's just not all that convenient. Let's try something else then. Let's see if we can do some greenhouses. This one's $3,000, which isn't bad. And to be fair, at one point we were gonna put greenhouses on here, so maybe we do end up doing that again, altering that field ever so slightly. Maybe $3,000 is fine. Does it say how much it's going to produce? See, I don't know what that is. It's this little thing. Saplings, rice saplings. Yes, we definitely don't want to do that. Good job, I read that. $13,000 and it'll do all those vegetables. That's pretty good, isn't it? We could. I mean, $13,000 is a lot. But we could put a couple across there. That could be good. Definitely not going to do flipping mushrooms again. Gee whiz. He's still working? Can't hear him. Yes, there he is. Doing a fine job of planting the grass. So we've just got this field left, the rest of this field, and then we're fully planted. Yeah, so we've got grass, that's good. And 2 lots of oats. So that is growing. That already looks like it's darker than that. Soil composition. Watered. Needs rolling. I assume that that's what it means. So I think that's going to be our job. We're going to get started on rolling these fields. So we don't have fertilizer in that one anymore, which makes sense because it's now on precision farming. So another thing is, expected yield 112. We did this one on medium, didn't we? What's that one? 96. That is sandy loam. But it doesn't show it because we haven't tested it. Okay. Oh, have they finished? Have they? Did it all around the fields as well whilst I've been nattering? So they have. Good job. Good job. Right, let's go set them up in the next field. That'll be grass as well. So we want this field. I think you've got to generate it first, and then you can... So it's generated it with the 3 headland passes anyway, so I might just... fieldwork settings, there we go. Same as before, isn't it? Go for it. Still got plenty of seeds. Hot to trot. Right. Let's go for this one, and let's get our roller. This is going to be the first time we're rolling. Oh, watch the post. There you go, my nemesis in the last game. Let's see if it does anything this time. So how many times did we try rolling this season? It didn't work. This probably wasn't the best gate to put in here. I don't know if we're going to get a combine harvester through there. We'll have to use those other gates. Right, let's see if this does anything. Do I need to turn the roller on? Unfold the roller. Yeah. Yes, there we go. So I think this would be the normal way that you'd do things, as far as I understand. You seed and then you roll. Probably not in all cases, but I mean we've got quite small fields here, so might as well just get it done if it helps improve the yield. It'll be interesting to see if it gives us any more information once we've done this, and whether it's going to tell us that any more about the expected yield. Because it was 100 was it 19% before? 119 sounds about right, doesn't it? We'll come around and we'll neaten up again. Once we're done, we can get any bits that we've missed if we feel like there's a need to, but we don't really need to. Right, let's time that through. Enough waffle.
Pick up the pieces left behind. I hold on to 'em. You make it easy, but every time I fall back again. Tell me all the secrets, 'cause baby I can't see the end. Don't slow down. I just need you to say you won't let go. I will keep my heart wide open. All I ask of you, baby, keep the fire burning. Come on, keep the fire
Okay, well here we go. Beautiful job. There's a couple of little bits missed. Maybe not the best in the way of the lines that I've left in the ground, but I'll do the job. Right, so I just had a notification as well to say that the worker has finished. Lovely job, lovely job. They've missed a tiny bit, but we'll let them off that. So I think what we might do is set them up in here whilst we have a look at what contracts we can do. So we've got a fertilising contract here that's going to be 400. Not really worth doing it, but do you know what? We might as well. How do we accept it? Accept the contract. Might as well just do it. 400 quid's 400 quid, isn't it? Right, so let's go back to course play. Set this one up in here. So we want to do, let's do 4 headland passes. Start on the headlands is fine. So let's generate this. There we go, lovely. Start at the first waypoint. And off you go, mate. I wonder what will happen with the textures on this one now. Is there any difference? I hope at some point it's just going to all become the same again. Because it's bugging me that these textures are all different. They all look the same, don't they? It would be good if it is. And now what does the map say? We go to precision farming. So these are the environmental scores. Are they? I don't think they really change then until maybe the full results are in. Oh, he did standard seed rate. That's annoying. Wanted high seed rate on those, but okay, fine. Ah, yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's soil composition. So then, so those ones they didn't need rolling. It can't hurt, can it? I'm going to assume not. Looks neater, doesn't it? So that's good enough for me. That is good enough for me. Right then, let's get old matey boy here. So go and bung this back. I still can't drive it because my controller's turned off. You genius, Matt. So let's go put the seed drill back. And then we might just go and... we've still got loads of seed left. It really doesn't use much at all, which is nice. So go bung this back and we'll go and get our cultivator, and we might go and start setting up that field across the way, because that is just grass at the moment and we want to keep it as just grass, probably. Might be an additional crop field, to be fair. It's quite a big one. Could be a good earner. Let's just first of all, actually, let's just go and quickly do that contract, because that'll take us about 5 seconds. Ooh, we've had a cost. Why is this costing us? We're down to 4,600. What was that cost from? Did anyone see what that was? Fertilizer 48%. Still got some fertilizer over there. Let's go see. I don't think we're going to need to top this up anyway, so I'm really hoping as well that we can use solid fertilizer on these fields. We don't need to use liquid fertilizers. We might lose a bit of environmental score because we're not doing precision fertilizing. We're just fully coating the ground. Where are we at? 42 we need to go to. Next field along. Interestingly before... well, that is lovely. What a lovely sound. It's this one here, isn't it? One's having a tinkle on their organ. Not a euphemism. So then, is it this one? Nope. This one? Yes. Yeah, we're going to be alright. We're golden, mate. Turn it off. There we go, job done. 400 and something quid, thank you very much, Mr. whatever your name was. So that's good. We know we can... I'm still rolling forward, so let's just... collect my money. So that course play sign is just about covering up when we get any fees or anything like that, so it's I'm not too sure what that payment was for, but I'm assuming it is for workers. Would make sense. Although I thought the course play worker allowance was set to 0, which, yeah, alright, maybe that shouldn't be the case. It's not very realistic, is it? No one's going to be working for free. Yeah, you wouldn't really get working for free, but I was kind of playing it as you'd have your kids or something might work on the farm, but you'd still pay them, so it's fair enough. Right, let's go create that field. Right, so where are we going to take this field from and to? I think all the way back here, to be fair. Should say to about here. We want to leave a nice border around it. Let's lower this. And now we want to be able to create fields. And then we're going to go all the way down. It's quite slow. To be fair, this one would make quite a decent crop field. We'd get a hell of a lot of grass off it, but I do think that we're probably going to have to go and keep this one as a crop. This is going to be our main earner. It's field 20. I don't know if we can split it into different fields, but it's massive. So we need to make sure that we can keep an auto drive path around the outside here as well. I don't get too close to the edges. This is absolutely massive. Right, well, I'll time lapse through this, or jump cut, whatever is more convenient. I don't want too many time lapses through the video, but I'll see you when I'm finished. This field nearly done. It's an absolute monster, isn't it? But a cracking field. I've decided that I think we're going to go with something like corn or barley, if that's what it's called. Maybe wheat or barley, something like that, something that we can feed chickens with, because a bit of free chicken food would be massively helpful. I was just checking as well. I kept getting messages saying that that helper is blocked, but it looks like they've sorted themselves out, so that's fine. I might have to just go and adjust those field boundaries a little bit. I think it's a little bit too close to the wall. We might just go and do a bit of surface painting just to increase the borders on that, and maybe this one in here as well, just to keep it away from the walls or the river. AI helpers with courseplay, they are much better, but they're certainly not immune to cocking up quite badly. I've also decreased the wages by 50%, docking his wages, But essentially, I keep getting the messages popping up, and I can just about see it below the course play sign in the top right. They're about 200 and something pounds an hour, which, even for a contractor, that's pretty nuts. And we're seeing this as more like a family farm, and these are going to be sons, whatever, uncles, brothers, whatever, helping out on the farm. So it'll be a lot less anyway. And I think even I've put it to 50% because it only goes down either down to 0% or down to 50%. I don't want it to be free, but at the same time, even 100 and something pounds an hour just seems a little bit nuts. But yeah, we'll see how we get on anyway. We'll try not to use it too much because we'll end up going broke. Let's turn off field creation. We don't want to accidentally go and dig up our yard or something. We'll go and put this back. Oh no, actually what we're going to do first is to make sure that this course works and see how it works around those trees. Because we might have to get rid of those. Because I'm not sure quite how courseplay deals with them. So if we go to this now and generate the course. Still thinking. Okay. We put loads of headland passes in because we're trying to beat the system. Right, let's see what this does now. Okay, look at that. It goes around those lands. Right. So it goes round, but then some of them go straight through it. So that's brilliant, isn't it? I wonder. So maybe we go to Thingy Painter. I think that's in this one. Is it in Construction? Where are we? I'm lost. I'm totally lost. Where am I? Ah, here we are. Oh, completely got lost then. So, sculpting, painting, there we go. And we want... Did it say what this is? I mean, it's going to be that kind of dirt, isn't it? It's beneath a tree. And now how do we make the brush bigger? M. I want it to make it a circle. Not so easy to do in the dark. That's good. So we can just keep it. Yeah. In this case, we might just... I might have to do a bit of jiggery-pokery around that. And... quite like the different I think I'm going a bit over the top, and this is probably costing me a fortune, isn't it? Oh, it is. We're gonna claim that back. Don't you worry about that. We had about 4,000, wasn't it? That's good. And these are fine the way they are. Gives the I think without that the AI just gets itself in a rate. Okay. So now we'll go for, there should be some shrubs from this map here. Things like nettles and stuff. Don't know if these are... How do I... Probably not doing the best of jobs here. I can't see either, which doesn't help. Lovely, I think that'll do. Some stinging nettles in. Very English. Okay, there we go. So now when we go back, create the course. Please tell me it's going to go around those. Let's just change that to 2 headland passes. Oh, really? How can we reset this? Oh, that's annoying. So maybe it's not my things that I've created, it's the actual trees themselves that it's recognised. Well, we'll sort that out next time. But I think for now, this guy's finished. Let's take this tractor back. That's all the rolling done. So the only thing left to do now is to plant that new field. Which, like I said, either corn or barley or whatever it is that you call them. I know that in America corn is more like our sweet corn or maize. But here corn is, I think, or I've always known it as stuff you make bread from. Like wheat. Let's park this up. And then we'll put this one away. Should we just go and have a quick look at how those trees look? So I guess next episode we might be doing a bit of logging in our own land. These are hefty trees, whereas that one over there is still kind of hefty. Yeah, and that the texture in the island and everything looks fine. I mean, that's going to cause a right issue, isn't it? You see, that one's as big as that one, but it hasn't registered this one. So yeah, we've got 4 trees that are going to need to come out. We've also got all the wood from the timber yard to be sold, all the oak beams. And it looks like we need to get those sold next month because the price it starts to go down after that. So that needs to be done. I need to get this planted and rolled, and then look to do a couple of contracts maybe if they're not too expensive. Yeah, we will leave it there for today. It's 8 o'clock, that is plenty late enough. It's my dinner time. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, do give the video a like and the channel a subscribe. It's the best way of helping me out and supporting the channel, helping us grow, and it is completely free as well, so Brucey bonus there. Yeah, thanks again everyone, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.